G'day you legends, and welcome back for another episode of Mac Wild. Thanks for joining me. In today's episode we hit the rivers for a 2-day Barra comp, the almighty Estuary Challenge. This event kicks off every year in November. It's capped at 30 boats, so you got to get in quick. The crew fishing committee who put this event together every year do a bloody awesome job, so thanks to them. And it all kicks off on a Friday night. You head down to the back beach boat ramp for the fish briefing. So one member from your team has to turn up. You get a bag, you get the Estuary Challenge rules, what you can and can't do on the boat on the day, how to measure your fish, and of course your scorecard. So after lack of sleep, because of the nervousness, the excitement, not knowing what to expect, we load up the boat, head on down to the water, thinking we'll be the first ones in the water with the early start. How very wrong we were. Whoa, there's some boats on the river today. Up the front on the boat today we have Corey. He's our local fisher. He knows a thing or two about the creeks. And then riding shotgun next to me is the big dog Andrew. Look at his lovely locks. Glad he joined us. He helps get the job done. So it started off with a bit of a trawl for a couple of hours, past the 10 boats out the front. Seeing the front of the river packed out so much with boats, we thought better roll our lines in, zip around the corner, get up the back, get some bait in the net, and sit in what we think is the best hole that's going to produce our first barra. Before he got on board, Corey assured me he could throw a net, and then this happened. Alright, we've got the deadliest bait catcher here. Corey.
Where's the other net?
Come on, let's go. I can throw this net. Let's use this.
Dude, I haven't thrown this in like 3 years, so... Well, actually,
in 3 years? What? You said you could throw a net.
I can't remember. We'll see.
Oi, we're not off to a good start for the Barra comp. This is our bait bucket. We're going to fit like 2 or 3 in here and then have to go back to the boat. After fluffing around there, 10 wild net throws later, we didn't catch much bait off that sandy spit. So we decided, jump in the boat, shove on out to a spot where Corey said, there's definitely bait there, man. Corey assured us he knew this spot where the water drains out. You just sit there, bait come past all the time. And sure enough, true to his word, the net was packed with barra lollipops. The big fella come through on the bait. Woo! Oh, so much bait. The most I've ever had on my boat in one go. Couple of buckets full of bait and half a bait tank full. We were set. Oh! So I got something decent. I hope it's finger mark. Hope it's finger mark. Hope it's finger mark. Where's the net, boys? Oh, biggest cod, boys. Biggest stinking cod. The cod master. Yep, and just like that, I put the first fish on the boat. And I just knew from then on it will be smooth sailing all day. Alright, everybody at home. We're starting to get some bites here on these good old herring. They're dead. No one can ever keep them alive in your bait tank. Okay, I got 2 big ones. Watch this, 45 finger mark coming up. Hey boys.
Sure, mate.
Sure.
This bloke doesn't believe me.
I'm going to get a 45 kilo cod.
Again. Not gonna lie, I thought we were on the board. And sure enough, no more bites. After stirring the mud up with our sinkers and bait, Andrew was like, I want to see a barra. We reeled our lines on in and punched it down to the corner to sit in the honey hole for barra, where our local fisho said this is where barra get pulled out every year like clockwork. As any fisherman knows, when you get to a spot on the river, you have to pull at least 10 cod out before the river will let you have one barra. So Mac Wild got to work. Oh, here's one. Ah, there's another one. Oh, is this the same one or another one? Oh, I don't know. There's so many. Whoa, what is it? Do we need the net? Are you happy to drag him over the side? Oh, finger mark! We got points, boys! Quick, don't lose it, don't lose it. Woo! Yeah, boy! And then the points finally flopped on the deck. So we rolled the mat out, put the sticker down, took some happy snaps, camera backwards, scribbled on the scorecard, and then 2 seconds later, something happened. Whoa, you got another one?
It was big.
Alright, I got the net this time. I haven't even got my line in the water.
Oh no. We'll be intended.
Yeah, boy! You want the net, Andrew? Oh, let him run with it. Oh. You want to come down the back? Imagine if this is a barra. Come on, mate. Where is he?
Oh, fucking God.
You reckon it's trevally?
Dude, I reckon it's a trevally.
No way. Swimming back. You wouldn't believe it, at the most suspenseful time, as it was just about to rear its head and flick in the water, the battery camera went flat. But it turns out it was a barra. Look at the size of this thing. This barra was so lazy, it didn't jump, didn't show itself. Pilbara barra are just different to catch.
Oh, dude, so good.
Corey's first barra. Woo! Realising we put some serious points on the board,
10 out of 10.
we thought we had contention to take out some sort of prize. We thought it best to celebrate, punch a couple of tins as it was getting hot and our thirst was kicking in. As we were yahooing, celebrating, high-fiving, punching tins, little did we know the other boats on the river heard us and they all started rolling in on the spot they seen us pull a barra out of the water. And then the fishing for us started to pick up. Out of nowhere, we started to claim some fish. We started getting some finger mark on the board. Corey and Andrew just went to town on the mangrove jack. Things were looking up. Yeah, the boys, getting the points on the board. The bait was getting low, so we had to change for one more spot before the end of the day. As we were taking turns with the net getting bait, fish just kept rolling over the side. It was unbelievable. Me and the boys were getting so pumped. We nearly bagged out on Fingermark and Jack on the first day. As we took some happy snaps, threw this fella overboard. I stepped out of the boat for a brief second, and then boom, a fish put the zoosh on my reel, and it was on for a good 5 minutes there, just chaos. I had both the teammates yelling at me, quick, get into the back of the boat and pull it in. Quick, get the net. Quick, run up the bank with it. Oh, it looks silver. It looks like a barra. Oh no, he's not hooked very well. So I panicked hard after hearing all the instructions and thinking he wasn't hooked very well. I said, oh, I'm going to run up the bank, and if he snaps off or flicks off, you guys can get him with the net in the shallows, or we can just pounce on him.
Yeah, just look at that.
After all that excitement of seeing the silver scales pump out of the water, turns out it was a blue-nosed salmon. But we were all excited because it means extra points on the board. Turns out that was actually the last fish we caught for the day. Day one was looking pretty bloody good. We maxed out on a couple of the fish species, and we caught a barra, caught a salmon, caught plenty of cod. I was stoked with that. Should have taken some home to eat, but I didn't. Day two rolled around really quick. Everybody hungover, tired AF. But nonetheless, we're all excited to get out, get some more fish. And the day's fishing activities unfolded a bit like this. Alright, first fish for the day, and Mac Wild is so far poised to take out the Codmaster Award.
Prestigious award.
Yeah.
Very prestigious.
Out of all the boaties here, I think I'm going to win. Corey's coming close second, and...
Go on. I've got a perfect attendance. Not a single cod.
Andrew's got no cod whatsoever. I don't know what he does to his line.
I'm just polite about it, you know. He's got a good attitude.
He doesn't want a hog or a cod.
Just got a good attitude. I just, you know, glass half full kind of thing, you know what I mean?
Alright, the price of doing business.
It's expensive, mate. It's expensive.
What do you reckon? Big 30?
Gee, I'd like to get a cod.
Right, he wants to be part of the Codmaster gang. Well, it's got a bit of go.
Yeah, might have to.
Didn't even set the net up. Oh, it's got a bit of a swirl to it.
Big jack.
Big jack.
Very big jack.
Yes! Big jack. Big.
Oh, dude,
big
that's a horse.
bunter.
Jack Hoffman.
Yeah. Jack Hoffman. That's this guy.
Jack Hoffman. Yeah, good to see you, mate. It's been a while. Jack Hoffman. Alrighty.
Mate, you're the Jack Lord.
Yeah, I'm glad we bought you.
The Lord of Jack.
The Jack Whisperer.
He's
that's
a
a 45.
Boy, that's a tank.
That's a 45.
I reckon that's going to go 47.
Fives in the points too. And there you go. How's this bloke go? Can't catch a cod for the 2 or 3 days to save his life, but whisper the mangrove jacks over the side of the boat every day. What a deadly hole. This is the winning. He's the luckiest fisherman I know when it comes to mangrove jacks. Good work, buddy. I don't know what it is. Oh, another jack. Oh. Yeah, boy! Bro.
He's one it too.
Mac Wild. So excited over a small fish, but gets us points, boys. 36 to go with our 41. Another flatty. We should get points on the board for catching the most flatties, guys. Sorry.
He was fighting so hard.
What? Get the net. Get the net. He's huge.
Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, we'll check him back. Look at him.
Sure, yeah, fine. So this isn't going to take first place for the jacks, but might get our points total up. Creek number 2 that we chose for the day, the second day, actually turned out to be red hot fishing there. We caught plenty of jacks for the day, caught tons of bream, caught a fair few cod, snagged heaps of flatties. Even though the fishing was red hot there, didn't produce any barras. We had bait busting up all around our boat. But we tried to move spots up the river. We tried a couple of different things. We tried jigging, moving spots again, tried trawling for a couple of hours, parked up with bait again. We tried so many different things, but unfortunately, guys, Mac Wild and the crew could not pull any more barra out of the water for day number 2. And that's about all she wrote. My name's Mackie McNamara. Thanks for joining me, guys. Really appreciate it. I'll see you on the next one.